I want to briefly show you how you can record the audio for your PowerPoint presentation. I opened up a random PowerPoint presentation that just gives me some introduction to PowerPoint. It's a file that came with PowerPoint automatically. PowerPoint comes with some different features for what you can do when you're creating your presentation to present the final piece. There are transitions, which these are the things that can happen between slides. So they can fade, they can come out from the center, they can have little window shade type things. Um, and then there's also animations, which is how are each slide introduced. The one feature that we want to do is be able to add audio. For Mac, I simply go to Insert and I want to select Audio and I want to record audio. Then it gives me some options, so recorded sound, built-in microphone, and it depends on what your own machine has. If you do not have a microphone, then it makes things a little bit more difficult. So I'm going to record. This is a sample. Oh. Once I have the audio window here, what I can do is, just for the sake of testing, I'm going to test this, call it slide 1. It's using the built-in microphone. If you do not have a microphone attached to your laptop, notebook, or desktop, then it might be difficult for you to actually record audio, in which case you might have to work with your partners to figure out who should be recording the audio. For this audio, I'm going to then hit record. And you can see that automatically it starts recording. This is the test audio for slide 1. Once I'm done recording this audio for slide 1, I can say stop. And then I'll hit play so that you can see how the audio worked. Record. And you can see that automatically it starts recording. This is the test audio for slide 1. Once I'm done recording this audio for slide 1, I can say stop. I can then save this audio, and you can see that this little speaker showed up for this slide. Now if I move to slide 2, I can do the same thing, repeat insert audio, record audio, and again, slide 2, record, test, test, stop, play so that I know, test, test, save it, and again this shows up. You can also record audio for the entire presentation. You can do this by going to Slideshow and then select the Record Slideshow button. At this point, it allows you to record the audio for your slide, and it times the audio so that when you're reading your notes, you can then move on to the next slide, and then it'll time the audio and record it for that next slide. And you can move through the presentation doing such. When you are done, you can select pause, and here you have the slideshow. You would then exit the show, and then it'll ask you if you want to save the timing along with the audios. You want to say yes. It might interest you to make sure that you record the audio and test run the timing on the audio rather than add timing on the transitions until you're ready to see how the transitions work along with the audio that you are using. The final step that you can do once your presentation is completed is that you can save your file as a movie. Now, with PC computers, your option might look a little different. With a Mac, you can automatically save as movie. With a PC, you might go to save as, and then in your format option, you should be able to see, I believe it should be called a WMV, as in Victor, format, and you can select that format to save it as a movie. And click save. I'm just randomly saving it here. You should then be able to access the file as a movie and load that into our blog. Let's say that you have your PowerPoint movie saved. You then want to go, once your presentation is complete, you want to go to the final project blog, create a blog entry, and here you would upload the file. Now there's an option here within the text editor box for uploading MPEG AVI content, and this is where you should be able to load video type of content. Now what you would do is select the button, browse your computer or whatever other device. Here I'm going to look for presentation 1. Here's my video file, and then you're going to submit. Now you'll notice that it'll take a while for it to save. Down here at the bottom you can see that uploading is a bit slow. This is because the file is a large file, so you have to be patient with the process. If you have any difficulties uploading this file, you may temporarily also upload the PowerPoint slide, but I would prefer that you upload it as a movie so that it can automatically play for all the other students. And once that finishes, I'm just simply going to cancel because it's going to take a while. You can add your title, additional text that may be useful for your presentation as the blog entry. You should then post and then also play it to make sure that it worked right. If you have any errors or need to troubleshoot anything, feel free to reach out to me. But that is how you may simply use PowerPoint to record your presentation. If you wanted to go the route of using Prezi, what you can do to record audio is to go to screencast-o-matic.com, that's screencast-o-matic.com, and here you have access to a free screen recording site. It is Java dependent and it does not work in Chrome, so you'd have to use Firefox or Safari, maybe Internet Explorer. And once you start recording, what it does is it opens up a window that's the size of whatever open window you might have. You can resize the window and then use the recording devices, the pauses, you can rewind a little bit, and then you can, when you are done, select done and have the entire presentation recorded. This might be a little bit more advanced, and if you have any problems using Screencast-O-Matic, you can let me know. But for those of you who are interested in using something other than PowerPoint or a presentation software, you can try using this piece as well. This is the tool that I use every time I create a video for you guys, is record my screen and then upload it to YouTube, but I can also save it as a video file if I wanted to. So that's a brief introduction to how you can turn a presentation into an audio recorded video, and if you have any questions whatsoever, just reach out to me. Thanks.